But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. Let me tell you about my great God. Hey guys, Pastor Tim here. Hope you're ready to get your day started off in God's Word. We are on Genesis chapter 45 and kind of coming to the conclusion of the family drama, if that's how you want to term it, and Joseph and his brothers. He just got done hearing Judah's confession in the previous chapter, and this chapter begins talking about how he just can't hold his emotions in any longer. He sends out all the servants, he sends out all the people besides just him and his brothers, and he just falls down weeping, and he cries at them saying, "Hey, I am Joseph, I am your brother." And at first, I'm sure they're shocked, because one, they thought Joseph was dead. Two, they didn't realize this was Joseph to begin with, but that shock soon turned to almost like a terror in their lives, because they're like, oh man, Joseph is this ruler, this man of great power, and they might be thinking, oh my word, we are going to die because of our past transgressions against Joseph. But obviously that is not Joseph's heart in the matter whatsoever. You know, he wants to save his brother. A great picture of Jesus Christ as well. Christ came not to destroy, but to seek and to save the lost. And he shows them, he says, come close, and of course he feels extra, I don't know how else to say, extra feels towards Benjamin, who was his full brother, and he falls upon his neck and he's crying upon him, and he tells him, hey, don't be scared for what you've done in the past, for God sent me before you to save many people. All right, he's like, there's only been 2 years of famine, and there's going to be 5 more to come. All right, this is okay. God meant this for good. In fact, go back home, bring your families back here unto Egypt, so I can take care of you guys, I can provide for you guys. And of course, being in the position Joseph is in, this kind of news, this kind of revelation is not going to stay put just amongst himself, you know. So rumors and tale is heard of what just happened throughout the rest of Egypt, and Pharaoh himself is quite joyous at this occasion as well, and he says, hey, I'm going to help you out. Hey, tell him come in. He says, as a matter of fact, tell them not to bring any of their stuff. All the fruit of the land of Egypt will be yours. Once again, a great picture of what happens to the lost sinner when he is saved by the gospel of Jesus Christ. And what we see is that, you know, we are not going to take anything with us back into heaven. All right. No, we're leaving this world behind. This world is not my home. One day we will be with God in heaven and enjoy all the fruits and the blessings of being in his presence. So, hey, just leave everything back in Canaan, and the fruit of the land is completely yours. And so they go back with a bunch of wagons, with a bunch of other stuff just to help carry all their families and so forth back into Egypt. And of course, they have to tell Jacob, who for a long time has thought Joseph to be dead, who for the last year or so thought that he has lost Simeon, his son, and who just not that long ago sent his youngest son, his beloved son, away, not sure if he would return as well. Now he's struck with this whole revelation that Joseph is alive. And at first he faints because he can't believe it to be true, but then he sees all the wagons, he sees all this stuff from Egypt, and then he's revived, so to speak. And it's just interesting to note, you know, before Jacob said that, you know, when he thought he lost Joseph, and when he thought he lost Simeon, and he thought he might lose Benjamin as well, he said, you know, all these things work against me. All right, he had a very pessimistic attitude. He was very just down and out, just thinking, you know, everything's working against him. And now obviously you can see and say that, you know what, all things are working for good. Romans 8:28. And that's kind of a principle we can see throughout Joseph's life. Yeah, what you meant for bad, God meant for good. And yeah, Joseph went through some very tough trials, but in the end, he was able to save much people alive. All right. And that's it for this chapter. All right, so we're kind of done with the family drama. We're going to end off the book of Genesis. But of course, I hope you guys are writing things down, telling people about what you're getting out of God's word. And obviously, there are great similarities we can see between Joseph and Jesus Christ in this chapter. So make sure you mark those down as well. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe, stay healthy. God bless.